through the apex of turn number 1 and 2, brings it across. Quick time, 10.389, 10.389 into the number 1 spot for Jet Nunley on lap number 1. Looking for improvement on lap number 2 as he digs hard. Out of the corner, second effort, better, a 10.374.
There you go, Chet Nunley goes to the top of the charts as our next driver takes onto the racing surface in the JST Motorsports number 8886B, Dustin Tessier out of Jinx, Oklahoma. Going to go third quick overall in lap number 1, a 10.839, a 10.839. Dustin out of turn number 4. Goes a little bit better, but stays third quick overall.
Canyon, Texas runner Brecken Reese in the 20Q car comes out for his qualifying effort. Brecken taking her down into turn number 3 and 4, works it around the low line. Seems to be the preferred place to be, at least in early qualifying. And there's a quick time, 10.333, 10.333, and into the number 1 spot for Brecken Reese. Still trying to improve on that time. Lap number 2 coming around, put a little bit more deficit there, and there it is, 10.257. He hangs on to the number 1 spot.
Next driver from Deltona, Florida, the 126, the Christ Automotive number 126 of Autumn Chris. Just want to say this real quick as Autumn makes her way around for lap number 1 to go fourth quick with a 10.438. I want to send thoughts and prayers to all those folks out in Florida that are just devastated by so much going on out there right now. So I know we have quite a few watching with us, and I want to say that we're thinking about you tremendously. Fourth quick overall for the 126 of Autumn Christ.
Yeah, there and North Carolina got hit really hard on that deal, too. We're thinking about everybody out there, and hopefully all is well. This is Eddie Hamblin out of Pine, Arizona, coming around here. Lap number 1 for Hamblin. It's going to be good enough for fifth quick, a 10.511, 10.511. Needs a little bit there to get into the number 1 spot. It's a little tight on exit coming out of the corner for Hamblin. I think pushing... Coming out, turn number 4 is going to stay fifth quick on the field at 10.511, first lap, best lap.
Butler, Pennsylvania, the 83 of Colin Hutchinson on the clock here, the Royal Chassis. Open Joyce, number 83, goes second quick overall in lap number 1, a 10.306, a 1.306. Like a little slip of grip out of turn number 2. See if he goes any better or a little bit slower, just a tick slower. But second quick overall for the 83 of Colin Hutchinson.
And your next qualifier from San Diego, California, Darren Brown, the 11C car, cranking it down the back chute. Dodges low down into turn number 1, coming around for lap number 1. Number to be the 10.257 is going to go fourth quick on lap number 1 with the 10.380. Aaron powered up, coming out turn number 2, a little spinning of the tires there as he tries to get with the giddy up. Second effort is going to be a little bit slower, 10.390, so about a 100th of a second off.
Next driver hopping onto the racetrack to take time here from Springfield, California. Car number 12 of Cameron Paul. Cameron Paul here, the B&B race cars, number 12. Working down the backstretch. Third quick overall, a 10.353 in lap number 1. Looking to go better out of 4. Quick time, a 10.242, 1.0242 for the 12 of Cameron Paul.
Not a big surprise there. It looked like he was tied to a string getting around the bottom of the racetrack. This will bring out your next qualifier. Shelby Hinton, now Dubberly, Louisiana. Coming around for lap number 1, your 10th car to take time. And lap number 1's fourth quick with a 10.367, 10.367. Shelby ran a sprint car last weekend. I believe it was a wing sprint, if I'm not mistaken. But got some things lined up here. A little slower on the second lap. He will stay fourth quick on the field.
Next driver on the track out of Lafayette, Indiana, the 24G. It's Grayson Springer. Springer, the 24G, looking for lap number 1 here to go 10th quick overall, going to 10.685, 10.685. Springer down around the bottom trying to find something else. Out of turn number 4, jumps up there because he found it to fourth quick at 10.343.
Well, I think it was really rolling over on the right-hand side, watching him get around. This is Jeffrey Newell out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, the number 71. This is going to be one to watch out here this weekend as tiptoes the tulips down the inside. Turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 1 is going to be 10th quick, a 10.469, 10.469 as Jeffrey's got a lot of laps around Port City Raceway. Second effort for Newell coming out of the quarter is going to be in, well, a 10.444, so better, but stays 10th quick on the field.
From the B&B race car fleet, the driver out of Ocala, Florida, the 99B of Robbie Smith. Smith out of turn number 4. And lap number 1 going to go 12th quick at 10.526, 10.526. Smith looking for some improvement out of turn number 4. Goes 11th quick on 10.494, 10.494.
14th car to take times, Ashley Ofdahl out of Santan Valley, Arizona. Working down the back, she always has a easily recognizable car. Loves that teal color on her race cars, and she's going to go 14th quick on lap number 1 at 10.866, 10.866, the opening lap for Ashley. She'll try to hustle a little wide, coming out turn number 4, cost her some time, and she's going to go slower with 11.044. So her best lap, 10.866. She is 14th quick.
Our next driver comes to us out of Kingsburg, California, car number 89. It's KJ Snow. Snow, part of the Chad Boat fleet this weekend. Lap number 1 for Snow. Going to go 8th quick with a 10.408. 10408. Snow. Strong out of turn number 4, looking for some improvement. He improves on time, but not position. 8th quick overall there so far for KJ Snow.
Newcastle, Oklahoma racer Jaden Play in the number 66, your 16th car to take time now. On the binders hard down into turn number 4. Had the front end locked up. Opening lap's going to be 12th quick, a 10.472, 10.472. Top spot is a 10.242, so even though he is currently down 12th quick, he's not that far off that top position. Goes 10th quick on the second lap with a 10.435.
Our next driver was quick in hot laps. He sees if he can't lay down a quick lap here now. The inside-out electric, number 49 of Cody Barnes. Barnes out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. He's a regular here, and guess what? A 10.174. He goes quick time in lap number 1. Looking for improvement to try and seal the deal here. Lap number 2, just a tick slower, but he's atop the charts with a 10.174.
Laid that one down. Now Rockwell, Texas racer Justin Robinson's going to take a shot at the 19J car. Tucks into the tires down at turn number 3 and 4, and first lap's going to be 14th quick, a 10.485, 10.485, so 14th quick for Justin Robinson. It's about 3/10 off the top spot. Second effort is going to be much better, goes 10th quick with a 10.399.
Next driver on the track out of Pueblo, Colorado, car number 12C, it's Chase Picola. Chase Picola there, the Page KC. 12C goes 14th quick in lap number 1, a 10.441, 10.441. Spicola now, lap number 2, goes a tick slower, but 14th quick overall so far.
Car looked like it stalled, not stalled, but came to a halt in turn number 4, like it's dropped anchor coming out of that corner, so I'm sure it'll go to work on the handling of that race car. This is Chance Olstrom out of Peyton, Colorado. The number 55 is going to be 20th quick on lap number 1 at 10.978, 10.978. So 20th quick for Chance, and a little tight getting down into turn number 3, trying a higher line to make it work. And we'll pick up some time, but not position. Stays 20th quick with a 10.912.
21st driver to take times out of Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, car number 29S. It's Blake Scott. Blake Scott, the 29S, looking for a lap time of 11.320, 11.320. That's 21st quick. Looking for improvement here, the CS9. Lap number 2, better on time, not position, 21st quick for Blake Scott.
Jack Kasich out of Guthrie, Oklahoma, the number 22 on the clock now. Had a wide entry down into turn number 3 and 4, trying to grab some gravity onto the front chute. Now tucks into the tires coming out of the quarter, and opening lap's going to be 22nd quick with a 10.928, 10.928 on lap number 1. Change up the technique and kind of ease it through the corner, and unfortunately it cost some time. 10.979, so 10.928, 22nd quick for Jack Kasich.
Next out on the track from Collinsville, Oklahoma, the 71M. This is Kel Drake. Kel Drake, the 71M. Lap number 1 goes 16th quick. Going to look for some improvement. The standout here from Port City Raceway. It's where he cut his teeth, trying to show what he's got. Going to jump up to 5th quick, a big improvement to a 10.323, 10.323.
It's about a little over a tenth. We're going to call it a tenth and a half off the top spot for Cale Drake. Next qualifier is Chase Bolf out of Burke Bennett, Texas, for the number 24th car, or 24th quick, and some trouble there for Bolf. Unfortunately, pulls down into the infield. So 24th quick, a 12.240. That thing was off its feed from the word go.
So moving on now, should see Ed Libinati. Ed Libinati, the Parker, Colorado driver in the 98, works his way through 3 and 4, was quick and hot lap. See what he's got here in qualifying. Lap number 1 going to jump up to 13th quick, a 10.418, 10418 for Ed Libinati. Out of turn number 4. Goes 13th quick overall there for the 98 of Ed Libinati.
Listen, the Wolf down there is definitely down a cylinder or so on that race car, so some issues. This is Luke Porter out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, the 26 car to take time on the racetrack, and opening lap's going to be 20th quick at 10.706, 10.706. And something we didn't talk about is these are electronic fuel injection. They tune them with a laptop, and with the cool temps we have down here, you can crank them up. It's a little slower, about, 3/10 slower on the second lap, 11.090.
Our next driver out of Bakersfield, California, the 95, it's Nathan Ward. Nathan Ward works his way through 3 and 4. Lap number 1 coming across the line. Going to be good enough for 22nd quick at 10.766, 107.66. Lap number 2. Room for improvement. 21st quick, a 10.713 there for Nathan Ward.
And here comes the favorite coming into the race tonight, Steven Snyder Jr., the racer out of Rising Sun, Maryland. Currently sits in that number 1 spot. The KKM Giveback Classic point standings already locked into the main event. And he goes second quick on lap number 1 at 10.199, 10.199 for Steven Snyder Jr. It's his second effort. Can he get the quick time? No, he cannot. A little bit slower, 10.241, so he'll stay second quick. Cody Barnes still up top with that 10.174.
Keep on rocking here in single car qualifying. The 16C of Sam Coleman on track now from Farmington, Missouri. Getting lap number 1, going to go 28th quick and 11.138, a 11.138 for Sam Coleman down into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, slides up the racetrack, takes the checkered flag to jump up to 24th quick at 10.807, 10807.
Get back and build on what I was talking about with the fuel injection. The other thing, too, whenever you're traveling from all over the country to get here, we're at a different elevation than a lot of these racers are used to, especially the ones coming out of Colorado. Hayden Wise goes 29th quick, Huntersville, North Carolina runner with 11.260 on the opening lap, which has a really cool look. If you look at the tail tank on it, it looks awesome, like it's airbrushed. They said it was just bleached by the sun. Quicker on the second lap, goes 15th quick for Hayden Wise with the 10.430.
Driver out of Chickasha, Oklahoma takes on to the clock now. The FG Development number 12J. It's Brant Woods. Brant Woods in the 12J. Lap number 1 going to be good enough for 15th quick with a 10.426, 10.426 for Brant Woods. Turn 4 sees the checkered flag. Room for improvement to 13th quick. A 10.403 for Brant Woods.
Next qualifiers from Mulgee, Oklahoma. The 32nd car to take time. This is Seth Stenzel in the 99K car, and he's got her wound tight down in turn number 3. Good point and shoot for the 99K. Opening lap's going to be 23rd quick. A 10.562, 10.562. 23rd quick for the record is only about 0.3 of a second off the top spot. That's almost, it's a blink of an eye. Second effort, better goes 8th quick, a 10.360, 10.360.
Next driver to take time out of Kunkletown, Pennsylvania, the 28P, it's Gunnar Pio. Gunnar Pio taking the white flag on the clock for lap number 1, going to go 10th quick, a 10.370, a 1.370 for Pio out of turn number 4. Looking for improvement. Does he have it in him? No. 10th quick overall is 10.370 for Gunnar Pio.
Boy, his second lap was only 0.003 of a second off his first lap, so a very consistent race car for Gunnar. Might want to keep an eye on him this weekend. Brandon Boggs out Lawton, Oklahoma, is out on a racetrack now. His opening lap is going to be 25th quick, a 10.618, 10.618. So he makes an avoidance maneuver down in turn number 1 to get around that tire, so that's going to slow him up on the second lap. Might be able to improve, but not the case. 10.752, so he'll stay 25th quick for Brandon Boggs.
Next driver to take time, she's from Collinsville, Oklahoma, the 23 of Journey Hunt. Journey Hunt now down the back straightaway in the 23. Lap number 1 for Journey Hunt will go 28th quick at 10.757, 10.757 for Journey Hunt. Out of turn 4, looking for some improvement here. Tick slower there, 10.757, going to be good enough for 28th quick for Journey Hunt.
Bixby, Oklahoma racer Jace Randolph in the number 15. 36 car out of 45 cars to take time here for the Outlaw 600. So first lap's 25th quick at 10.547, 10.547. So 25th quick on the opening lap. Looking down through the times thus far, you can actually go all the way down to, 22nd quick, and maybe 2/10 off the top spot. A little slower on the second lap for Randolph, and Jace stays 25th quick.
Just shows the amount of speed and talent that we've got here with us of looking up through those times.
Next qualifier is not so speedy at this point. Needs a little push to get going with the speed.
A little push. Get them fired off here. Car number 97, that's Brandon Lewis out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Working down the back straightaway here. Lap time ready to click across the start and finish. Going to go 36 quick and 11.002. A big shout out to Easton. Easton's watching from Martinsville, Virginia. Little Easton down on his belly watching the races. 36 quick and 11.002 as lap number 2 is going to be just a tick slower there for Brandon Lewis.
Randy Wagner Jr. out of Claremore, Oklahoma, the 38th car to take time. Coming around here for lap number 1. Doesn't take him long to get back here, that's for sure. 67 car is going to be 27th quick, 10.639, 10.639, so 27th quick on the opening lap, and that is, it's 0.465, less than half a second off the top spot, and that was a little dangling of the donuts taking place down turn number 4 and a little slower lap for Randy.
We roll out our 39th qualifier here, and still a lot of talent left. There's a lot of talent on this guy. Frank Flood, the driver out of Pryor, Oklahoma, going to go up to 4th quick in lap number 1, a 10.246 for the 81 machine. Works down into turn number 3 out of turn number 4. Flood in lap number 2 will find himself go just a tick slower, but good enough for 4th quick overall with a 10.246.
He was only 76 thou off his first lap. Here comes Brody McLaughlin out of Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, the number 59 car. Working the wheel out of turn number 4 for lap number 1. He's going to open up with 19th quick, a 10.418, 10.418. So 19th quick on the first lap for Brody. The second effort. A little bounce down in the apex of turn number 3 and 4 cost him just enough time. He'll go a little bit slower, so stays in that number 19 spot.
Now we roll out the driver of the Pristine Auction, number 86 from Locust Grove, Oklahoma, Dason Pursley. Dason Pursley, the 86, lap number 1, going to go 27th quick. Dason knows his way around Port City. Just recently picked up the Sooner State 55 with the Power I National Midget League. Lap number 2 going to be a little bit better for 25th quick, so he has his work cut out come heat race time.
Yeah, 25th quick is 0.292 off the top spot, so not a lot of variety right there. Jaden Friesen out of Sutton, Nebraska, the 2F car coming around for lap number 1. Jaden's first lap is going to be 28th quick with a 10.518. 10.518, that's 0.344 off the top spot. Second effort, she'll bring it across and go 25th quick with a 10.445.
Next driver out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, car number 11B. It's Chris Andrews. Chris Andrews, the Bullet by Sawyer. Number 11B going to go 17th quick in lap number 1, a 10.406, 10.406 for Andrews. Lap number 2 working now. Just a touch slower, so 17th quick overall for the 11B of Chris Andrews.
Jason Tessier out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, the 44th car to take time. He's now going to work the high line down at turn number 3 and 4, looking for a little cushion on the high side of the racetrack. Lap number 1 is going to be 43rd quick at 11.182, 11.182, and goes all the way to the wall down at turn number 1 and 2, and I think just testing for heat race action. Start to back and try to charge past cars, perhaps. He's still 43rd quick, so he's half a second slower on the second lap.
Our 45th and final car to take time here tonight, NIBOT Quick Car Qualifying, the 74 of Robbie Brockman out of El Cajon, California, working lap number 1 in the 74, going to go 37th quick at 10.772, 10.772, working lap number 2 now. Robbie Brockman will find himself just a little bit quicker, going to 33rd quick overall for car number 74, but ladies and gentlemen, defending the home turf, car number 49 of Cody Barnes lays down tonight's IBOT Quick Car Qualifying, a 10.174, laid down by the 49 of Cody Barnes, and do believe we're going to try and send the 49 around here to Scotty Cook as we work to get everybody off of the racing surface and back to the pit area to prepare for tonight's heat race action. Steven Snyder Jr. was second quick, Cameron Paul third, Frank Flood fourth, Brecken Reese fifth, Colin Hutchinson sixth, Kel Drake seventh, Grayson Springer eighth, Seth Stenzel ninth, and Shelby Hinton round out the top 10 after our 45 cars have taken time in single car qualifying. The water truck fires up so it can start to make its way out of the infield. You got the soil conditioner on the Kubota all fired up and ready to do a little bit of track maintenance, it appears. The 49 of Cody Barnes going to roll up here and make his way to Scotty Cook.
There, I'll lay something on you. Do you know where Kubota tractors are built?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Somewhere in Tennessee.
Ooh, that was a good guess. Georgia.
Ooh,
Yeah.
close,
Yeah,
right?
really close. I'm impressed.
I just went with Tennessee because it's orange, but, you know.
That's actually really good reasoning on your part. I'm impressed.
Cars rolling off the racetrack now. We'll get ready to send it down to Scotty Cook here. We'll go ahead and let Scotty do his thing with our iBot quick qualifier down there, Cody Barnes. Go ahead, Scotty. Take it away, buddy.
Hey guys, how about that? Welcome to Port City Raceway night number 1, the KKM Giveback. And this young man, split field or not, I tell you what, Cody Barnes, to come out 17th car on the list and come out quick time with so many heavy hitters tonight, you are absolutely beside yourself right now, I know.
Yes, sir.
Your thought?
Really just glad to be here. You know, we're running with a stock motor. I did not expect to go out and do that, but, just really glad to be here.
Talk about how you feel about your chances being back on the podium tonight with such a stacked field.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of heavy hitters here, but, I think if we play our cards right, we have a good shot. We always have a really good car, so I just got to make smart decisions and keep myself in good spots.
All right, buddy, chalk one up for the hometown boys. You got your weekend started off great. Best of luck in your heat.
Thank you, sir.
He's out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. A well-deserved round of applause. Cody Barnes, quick time tonight for your Outlaw non-wings. Chet and Haas, be a pleasure to work with you this weekend. Guys, back to you.
Scotty Cook, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. As there you go, quick qualifier of the night, Cody Barnes. Going to be rolling off from the 4th spot in heat race number 1 as we go to do our work now to figure up all of the lineups for your non-wing Outlaw, your now 600 restricted micros, and the junior sprints. A little bit of track prep going on here for you. You're not going to miss any of the action here, as it's good timing to run down to that Port City Raceway concession stand. Maybe get you some hot cocoa, a cup of coffee, and think they may have cappuccino also, but it's HOTTOGO. It's all hot to go down there at the Port City Raceway concession stand. Also, our friends from KKM are here. They have the event merchandise tent set up as well for you to go by and check out. Also, the championship trophies for the overall points champion. Also got the Hey Baby Snow Cone stand open if you're looking for a lemonade, maybe a fresh squeezed lemonade if you're looking for something to wet the whistle. Also, our Power Eye merchandise trailer is open and ready for business as well. Dason Pursley has his merchandise trailer open for you. And guess what? The Port City Raceway merchandise booth is open as well. Again, we appreciate all of you joining us here tonight as track prep continues on. I want to thank iBach for being our Quick Time Award winner. iBach products are engineered to surpass the intense demands of racing. Their cutting-edge production technology sets the global standard, featuring high-strength spring steel alloys, precision CNC winding, premium corrosion protection, and legendary component durability. Discover more at ibach.com. Something else you can get down at the Port City Raceway merch booth is Victory Fuel. Stay hydrated and energized with Victory Fuel with a full load of electrolytes. erythrocytes, zero caffeine, and low sugar content, Victory Fuel keeps you refreshed without the crash. And guess what? It tastes amazing. Free of artificial coloring and packed with essential daily vitamins, it's a healthy choice for the whole family. Visit drinkvictory.com to learn more about Victory Fuel today. Just a little bit of fine-tuning going on the racing surface. Thrilled to have you all here. Driven Midwest, another proud supporter of the KKM Challenge races and the KKM Giveback Classic here. Get everything you need for midgets, micros, and junior sprints at Driven Performance Midwest. They offer top-notch customer service and a range of products from chassis kits to miscellaneous parts. Driven Midwest continues to be a leader in the industry and has officially partnered with Link Chassis to provide the premier midget chassis and components globally, focusing on exceptional customer service and standout products in the midget and micro industries. So whatever stage you may be in along your racing journey, Driven Midwest is ready to help you get to victory lane. Also, Rush Race Gear, they've given out quite a few fire suits this season. So a continued thanks to their support. Rush Race Gear prioritizes safety, comfort, and sponsor visibility in their fire suits. Safety is paramount, meeting SFI qualifying standards with rigorous attention to detail. Comfort is crucial. Their suits are designed to be lightweight, flexible, and non-itchy for an enjoyable racing experience. And finally, sponsor visibility is emphasized, recognizing the importance of partnerships and funding racing endeavors. Their suits serve as a professional advertising platform supporting both the team and its sponsors. That's Rush Race Gear. You can find all these sponsors online on social media. They are all out there waiting and willing to help in any of your needs that you may find along the way. Again, a big thank you to everybody tuned in live, watching on FloRacing, the official streaming provider of the KKM Giveback Classic. I see Terry walking out with the chalk line, so that means we've got to be getting close to our opening ceremonies. Power Eye Racing. Power Eye is a sanctioning body specializing in everything from midgets to modifieds, fenders to 410 sprint cars, and all divisions in between. Leagues that are dedicated to drivers having a common set of rules and guidelines to match their progress through our sports racing ranks. Visit PowerEye.com or PowerEyeStockMod.com for sanctioning series notes, detailed points, schedules, and more. We've seen a wide variety of tracks here throughout the tenure of the KKM Giveback Classic here at Port City Raceway, Chet, and something that's a little bit different this week that I can't recall in past is just how cool it actually is today outside. It's been
You mean
warmer.
temperature-wise? I thought you meant cool, like, hey, this is cool.
This is so cool.
It is cool temperatures, and we haven't had that before. And I know that last weekend, obviously the big midget show took place here. It was hot. It was actually was hot, which is not unusual for this time of year. Actually, we're really close to Catoosa, Oklahoma, but Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right on the line.
Right on the line. But, nice cool temps out here. I got up this morning at the hotel. It was 37 degrees. I think it's going to warm up a little bit for those nighttime temps as the weekend goes on, but not a whole lot. So, and I talked about earlier on, those cool temps, you can make a lot of horsepower with cool, dense air. So they can crank up the wicks on these little micros down here and really get the job done. But, it's definitely different. And the other thing cool temps do is they don't take a lot of moisture out of the racetrack.
We made mention of that electronic injection. There are some that have the mechanical injection, and there are some that are still on carburetors. So not sure what the ratio would be as far as how many are still on carburetors, because injection is the hippity-hoppity way to go.
No doubt about it. So just a few moments away from our opening ceremonies will be coming up. So we will have our opening ceremonies, then non-wing outlaw heat races will be 8 laps the distance. That'll be the first thing out on a racetrack, followed by junior sprint heat races and then restrictor heat races. And then we'll go into a little bit of a break, let everybody reset, and then get set to go with our qualifiers for the non-wings. So again, if you're just tuning in on FloRacing and you haven't heard the format for this, the Outlaw 600s are split into 2 nights. So we have 45 cars tonight. We'll have a different set of cars tomorrow night for their qualifying night. But the way it works is very simple. They qualified, single-car qualifying, lines them up for heat races. The top 4 cars in each heat are inverted based on their qualifying times. They get points for qualifying. They get points for heat race finish. And you combine those two, and the top 40 cars go to the qualifiers, which are then lined up based on the points that they earned with the top 4 points cars in each qualifier inverted. If you were 41st on back, you go directly to the B. You'll start at the tail of the B. Now, out of the qualifiers, we'll run our qualifiers. They'll again earn points for the qualifiers. We take the qualifier points, we add those to the heat and qualifying points, and your top
16.
Thank you. Are locked into the A main tonight. Everybody else goes to the B main. For the B main, the top 4 will advance. No, the top 6. Top 6 will advance because it's 22-car starting field for the Outlaw 600s.
Look at you and your quick math.
You noticed I held up my fingers when I did that. Fortunately, I have 6 on each hand.
Lucky. So that's your format there for your non-wing Outlaws. Now, the restricted and the junior sprints, they all run both nights. So it's a full, complete shows both nights. Combined points from each night will line them up for Saturday's championship event. No qualifying, no heat races, anything like that take place on Saturday. It's all feature events. It's all lower mains up until our final big $15,000 to win or $7,500 and a Chili Bowl ride for the non-wing Outlaw Micros. You see Kenny Brown from Power Eye out there chit-chatting with Shane as he works over the racetrack. Got a couple of drivers coming out and looking at things and just seeing where things kind of line out, because, again, we start off right out of the gate after our opening ceremonies, those non-wing Outlaw heat races, and it's time to go now. Again, we said they qualify, they get points for that, and now it's points, points, points. They get those finishing points and passing points from the heat race. Again, the top 40 are going to go to qualifiers. Again, we get more points. You add those up to the other points that you had from the other points. And then to get the point across, we take 16.
So the big thing is anytime you touch a racetrack, you want to be moving forward. That's the key. Or, as Dave Darlin told me one time, you know what his race plan was, Dave Darlin, when he was racing?
I
love his race plan. His race plan was pass cars until there's no one left to pass.
That's a really good race plan.
It is. And that's the race plan that everybody out here needs to be on. Always like that.
It's a really good race plan.
He said it with a smile on his face.
It's genius. So just a little bit more track prep here before we turn things loose with our opening ceremonies. Again, an outstanding field of cars here with us. 123 entries for night 1 of the KKM Giveback Classic right here at Port City Raceway. Well, race fans, the time has